I want to talk to you guys today about my disappointment in some of the Defiance funds. This may come as a shock to you, as I've been a proponent of them for a long time. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. Well, before I begin with the topic, I need to preface this first, okay? There's like 3 things in life that I can truly speak on with authority. Number 1 is raising 5 children, 5 boys specifically, to become men. Okay? Another thing I can speak on with authority is how to start a food business, grow it exponentially, and just have a wonderful company. I can speak on that with authority. Now then, the third thing I can speak on with authority is stock scalping and technical analysis on charts. All 3 of these have the same thing in common. I've been successful at all 3. I've been doing all 3 of these for a very long time. Now, when it comes to high yield dividends, I cannot speak on that with authority because I've only been doing them for about a year. So there's that. So let's start here. Again, before I get into the meat of the topic here, guys, it's not personal. If you really like the funds I'm going to talk about and then my particular issues with them and yours are completely different, guys, that's great. That's fine. It's not a personal attack against anybody that has these funds, because things change in life. When I first started getting into the Defiance funds, I bought them from inception. I love the strategy. I still do, right? Selling puts on an index that goes up over time. That's a fantastic strategy. However, as time has developed and gone on, what we've seen with Defiance funds, my plans have changed. When I first got into them, I thought, this is great. They're going to follow the indexes. I can dip buy these things. When the indexes go up, JEPY, QQQY specifically, will go up with the indexes. What have we found? That is not the case. Matter of fact, they're doing the exact opposite. The markets are ripping. These charts are going down. Okay. So if you're building wealth, right, and trying to build up your dividends and this and that, I think they're fine. I think they're perfect for that. But my plans have changed. I have now more focused on funds that I can pull the majority of the dividends out on. And I thought I could do that initially when these came out. And I was wrong. I was wrong. They're not moving the way I anticipated them moving. So what did I have to do? I had to change my thought process and my plan. Instead of focusing on pulling the dividends, the whole focus went into ROI, which I still think they're fine for that. So let's start here. IWMY, there's the good news. I think IWMY still has a lot more upside to it. The Russell hasn't even reached the top channel that it trades in. It trades in channels. There's a bottom channel. It broke out of that. Now the Russell's been trading in the middle channel for a few months here. I think eventually it's going to break out of that middle channel this year and go to the upper channel. So I do think there's room for growth in the Russell. So for me, IWMY still fits into my plans currently. I love it. I think it's great. The dividends obviously are fantastic. Now, this month, they're paying a 91-cent dividend versus last month, they paid a $1.40 dividend. The $1.40 dividend was way above what they normally do. The 91 is below what they normally do. So are they balancing out? I don't know. Time will tell. Next month, if it's lower, then we may have some kind of issue with IWMY. But right now, I'm fine with it. And let me say this. This is a YouTube channel. I get it. But guys, this is not financial advice. I reserve the right to change my mind at any time on my portfolio, right? I just want to get that clear. Some people think they have ownership because I have a YouTube channel over my portfolio. Guys, you have no ownership over my portfolio, just to let you know. Okay. Now, QQQY, I used to call it the prettiest lady in the room, right? Way back when, because I thought it was. I really thought it was. I loved it. I love the NASDAQ. I love technology. I know that's going to go up exponentially over time. However, QQQY has not done that, okay? And that's probably, for a few reasons. One of the massive, incredible, sexy dividends this lady gives out, which obviously decreases the price, but because of the puts they're selling, we're just not getting enough share price appreciation in my mind. So, what's this going to look like? What's QQQY going to look like when, not if, when a market correction happens? It's going to drop like everything else. But when the rubber meets the road, and my issue is when the correction is over and the markets start recovering, is QQQY going to recover with it? No. I mean, currently, no. There's no way. It's not catching enough share price appreciation. So for me, I don't see a way until my ROI is paid off on QQQY to live off the dividends. It's just not feasible. So I am torn with QQQY, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't want to be caught with it when a correction happens because I know there will be no recovery. So, do I sell it and put it into something I have conviction in, like IWMY, and just boost those shares? Maybe. I don't know yet. Let's talk about JEPY. JEPY has definitely been the more steady of these three. And I'm going to get into SPY-T as well. But because what I did was I sold JEPY and put all of that into SPY-T, okay? I didn't see a sense for me having specifically two S&P related products through the same company. So I did that, and I'm fine with that because SPY-T is what I thought, and I was wrong, what QQQY and JEPY were going to be like. I thought those were going to be dip buy opportunity investments, and they haven't been for me. So with SPY-T, I'm very happy with it right now. It has so far proven when the market dips, it recovers very nicely. And so SPY-T for me suits more of what I am looking for. Now, everyone has a different goal, a different strategy. And mine has shifted over time, and it may shift again. Like I said, I reserve the right to change my mind at any time on my account. But the issue that I'm having, particularly with my girl, my favorite, QQQY, is I can't dip buy it and hope for share price appreciation. It's just not going to happen. So I have to make a choice. Do I want to wait on this thing to get the ROI paid off, which is definitely possible, or do I want to fast track IWMY and get that ROI paid off? So I have a decision to make. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I may sell QQQY and just put all that money into IWMY. And why I'm thinking about doing that is because currently I'm ahead on share price on QQQY. So it makes sense to do that now while I'm ahead on it. I'll have to decide. I hope you enjoyed the content. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper, out.